what's so cool right now is that the new tools and platforms in the social network area allow whole layers of connectivity that were unimaginable before. Ways of bridging communications gaps that have been persistent for years, ways of tearing down silos within the workforce, and basically creating a natural format for engagement that leads to what I sort of think of as intimacy at scale.
So I understand you've got some really cool demo for us.
Yep.
I would love to see that.
Okay. So we've rolled out Chatter across the company, and you can start your day on your tablet, your phone, and basically find out what's meaningful to you. But you can also use Chatter, and people are using it extremely actively to get information. So in this case, Bob Ridge, who's a field sales rep, was contending with an issue with one of our other components of our social enterprise, which is consumer reviews of dealerships. So he had an issue with the dealership. In the old days, he would have sent an email, potentially waited hours or even days for the right person to come up with the right answer back to him in email. Now he can put the question out on Chatter, and the right person finds him. Not only one right person, but many people find the question, deliver a much richer perspective on what the answer is, and by the way, share that perspective with everyone like Bob who needs the answer to the same question. So it's this really powerful way of getting information out to people with a higher level of quality and faster as well.
And how are your employees reacting to this?
Well, they're using it heavily. I mean, we are seeing very active Chatter discussions. Every day there's not only are there announcements and outbound stuff, but lots of questions. And of course, there's also the sort of natural social network component. So this is my page. I can log on to Chatter, see what's meaningful to me, what's happening around the company that's relevant to me. And of course, people can look at my profile as well if they need to find out information about me. And it's been very powerful for things like announcements. All kinds of topics. This is a case where we have a new product release coming out. So we had a release a couple weeks ago that was relevant to a really important initiative that our sales force is taking on around new cars. And what's great about it is the announcement goes into Chatter, into this sort of pull environment. We're not having to force feed people these kind of communications. People will naturally find them on Chatter. They can comment back. There's a direct path back for our employees to comment and follow up with other questions, in many cases to build enthusiasm for the announcement. And when you have a large remote workforce like we do, it's a very important way of bringing both communications and culture together across the home office as well as the remote employees. And really it ends up not only adding productivity, but that sort of quality of engagement, this sort of natural way for people to connect with each other.
That's incredible, especially given the mobile workforce, but also customers like myself who are in real-time situations negotiating with dealers. So thank you for the great innovation that you're driving at Cars.com.
You're welcome. Thank you.